Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let's get back to Costume Quest. So we got some bobbing for apples to do. Hey, what could be more comforting than a cold night with a face full of ice water? Everything? Look, I'll just be honest here. The Apple industry pays me to do this. And they're watching me right now, so can you give it... So can we get to it? So, we hadn't talked to the guy, so we didn't have the bobbing for apples quest. So, because we didn't have that quest, it wasn't unlocked. That's one more of our few remaining quests to do. These feel like they're getting a little bit more difficult. I guess maybe it's faster to move than it is to stick around. Wow. Thank goodness we're both safe. But not from candy. Get 20 pieces of candy. No one is safe from candy. How are the corporate overlords? Shh, you're gonna get me fired or worse. So now this is 35. And I gotta move fast. I'm looking for the green ones specifically. Wow, that just disappeared. It didn't even sing. It's more worth your time to get the greens than it is to run around getting reds. Wow. More apples mean more candy. Are you sure you don't work for the candy industry? You mean you don't realize they're the same company? So I get 50 pieces of candy there. Oh man, I said too much. So, one more attempt here. 40. Focusing here as much as I can. Alright. Made it. There we go. Unbelievable, you've won the ultimate prize. Sugar basket creepy treat card. Now you work for them too. Who? Exactly. So, we don't probably have to do any more bobbing for apples. I wish that was more integrated into the game somehow. Let's talk to this guy. Silence, I'm preparing for my death-defying act. So far, so good. Gonna come over here and trick or treat some more on these things. This is kind of an open area, so it's hard to plot out a straight path without zigzagging a lot. But that's alright. This game is proving itself to be so incredibly short. Being an entirely open world area would have been better. Egg on your face. It does almost as much damage as a regular attack, so that plus a chance to stun seems like a good trade. I could be wrong about that. But then attack you. It's just so repetitive because all you can do is basic attack. It should be the X attack, the Y attack, and the B attack are always available, and you should always be able to defend, which is available unless you're stunned or something. But there's no way to regain your health unless you're playing as this character, as the Statue of Liberty. There's no way to revive. There's no potions in this game so far. That would make a lot of sense in this context, but there should be like maybe a revive candy or something. They could take the candy to the next level and have it do more. These little crates are too small to see half the time. I'm getting a rather small amount of candy out of these chests. I would think it would be more. And see, how do I get over there? I see a collectible over there, but unless I... There must be some character that some costume that allows us to jump. That's the only thing that makes any sense. I mean, I'm working around the edges here, looking to see if there's possibly something. Getting some interesting background noise in this area that isn't really necessary. We've almost done all the trick-or-treating in this third section. So unless there's an incredibly long boss fight, I mean, it's possible we're gonna beat the whole game like in the next recording, maybe even this recording. Trying to do an equal amount of damage to each character, so when the missile barrages and such happen, everybody dies equally. Just shielding himself. Nope, he did get health back. So now we miss a barrage. Now we anthem. And meteor attack on this guy. Let's see if we can take them all out here. There we go. Fights have gotten really long. Way too long, way too repetitive. We've leveled up again. I'm kind of surprised we did. It feels like we're going to get accelerated XP so that we intentionally make it to level 10. You don't get XP for picking up candy. You don't get XP for trick-or-treating successfully. All you do is get a bunch of candy. That seems like that's a break in the system too. You probably should get XP every time you successfully trick-or-treat. You don't have to fight. Maybe even more XP. Maybe just a somewhat equivalent amount. I'm really wishing that there was a way to avoid these fights, but then there's no game to play at all. I just don't think this is the right battle system. I think you could have simpler battle systems going on by just hitting X and trading a few blows back and forth with your candy bag instead of going into this mode. Now that wouldn't give the transforming costume element to the game, which is obviously something that they wanted to have in it, but I don't know how you fix this otherwise, because it's just so slow. If they all had like 5 moves and you had to select from different moves, then it would make sense. If they learned more moves. I have to compare this game to something like Pokemon, which is probably a much better kid-friendly RPG. And compared to Pokemon, each character has 4 attacks. You have 6 characters, and they can learn and they can evolve. None of that is anywhere close to this game. We have 3 characters with different costumes. So at most, instead of doing a 6-on-6 battle in Pokemon, you can at most do a 3-on-3 battle. And the number of moves you have at most are 3, but usually are 2. And there is no evolution. And there's no learning new moves. And there's no getting stronger. It's just missing all the necessary elements. Meat cones. Interesting. So will we get into a 3rd fight here? Oh, good. Thank goodness. See, right now I should get some XP, and I don't think I do. How many more houses are left? 2? 2 houses to trick-or-treat. I hate to say it, but I don't think the rides at this carnival are safe. There's so many dark sections in this. Like, if I switch over to this guy and then turn on the light, that doesn't allow me to move in that section. There's something actually blocking me there, even if I can't see it. Why there are dark sections again, I don't know. Come on, don't make me fight. Way too much of this. Way too much fighting. Rotten egg that guy. Attack this one. And then attack this one. This guy again. Doesn't seem like it's really working that well. Whatever I'm doing with the eggs, but whatever. I'll keep using it. It's kind of a hassle to go to the menus and change things. It's not really, but it takes more time than anything else in the game does. Oops. That's the garage. This game is driving me to want to hit things. I'm wearing this ironically. So I imagine there's something I have to do with this guy. Come on. Hit the bell. So there's one more trick-or-treat thing. These are the best costumes of the night. Congratulations, Repugian. Our satellites have indicated all houses and tents are free of candy. Drusilla, the kind, has sent a recorded message for the occasion. We're done here, everybody. Let's go home. So, I've done all the trick-or-treating stuff. I still have 2 kids to find. I need to take the creepy treat card back, and I need to defeat these monsters here. I couldn't sneak up and hit this guy, apparently. So I don't think I can actually reach where they went. Whatever gate that was. I don't think I can reach it yet. But I imagine I will be able to reach it after I do the rest of these things. Sadly, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do all the quests in this game. In fact, it would be rather difficult to accidentally not do them. But it's really, really easy to intentionally not do them just because you're not interested. That's really what this game has fallen down to. It's just like, I'm not interested. I'd rather be playing a much worse looking Pokemon game on a portable console. The Nintendo portable console's graphics are really bad, but I mean, compared to the actual gameplay, it's no contest. I'd much rather the story and the gameplay of Pokemon, and the story of Pokemon's not even that good. The games, particularly. Is there another, like, kid-friendly RPG out there? Well, there's Yokai Watch. It's slowly coming to the out of Japan, and that's somewhat similar. I can't think of anything else though specifically. I wonder if selecting a specific character for Missile Barrage, it does do different damage, doesn't it? Interesting. Alright, so we got this. We got a slightly different background we're fighting on, by the way. It's not very special or anything, it's just, it changed because we're in a new area. We're getting more XP. And more candy. And see, we're up to 1,600 candies. but I'd have to run back to the stamp lady. Let's see. It's ruined. I don't think we'll ever be able to fix this damage done by the control valve. Sorry kids, the Ferris wheel will be closed for a very long time. We have to find another way. Come on, let's look around the carnival some more. If only we could fly. Well, I guess that would fix my problem of running into a bunch of things I can't reach. You got a costume. Scary Fang. So how are we on costumes? Like, nowhere. But I guess if they hand me 2 new costumes here. This one's found in Fall Valley. And complete the creepy treat to find out. So I have to get all the creepy treat collection. Well, then that's only 5 more cards. So one of these costumes is going to be handed to me. This one is in the Autumn Haven Mall, the Unicorn. And this is in multiple neighborhoods. So there's probably going to find a piece here. And none of this, obviously. And 2 of these. So there's supposedly 3 more pieces. It seems a little unlikely. Go ahead and pop all these balloons. And I can't do anything with the control panel. Looked like there was something over there. Yeah, it's a pumpkin hidden behind a bush, but not one of the pumpkins that you can break. And see, you can go over those, but they don't seem to do anything. So maybe you'll get a jump ability, maybe you'll get a fly ability. Let's talk to this guy. Greetings, little ones. I am Orzo, the cannon-tossed oddball. Prepare to be astonished as I climb into the cannon and explode through the air at inconceivable speeds. Your name sounds more like a menu item at a kishy Italian restaurant. Well, all great human cannons are named after pasta. It's a tradition. Do you think it would be okay for us to use your cannon to get to the top of the Ferris wheel? No, the cannon may only be used by a professional. I, Orzo, am the only person here who's skilled enough to withstand the tremendous blast. If you're a professional, does that mean you're licensed and insured? Look, there's a reason I'm not doing this act in Vegas, kids. So, are you gonna do it? No one can. If we can get past this dork without him seeing us, we should be able to get to the top of the Ferris wheel. So does that mean I need the ninja suit? So he doesn't see me? Alright. I will now perform the amazing stunt ever attempted. Sweet, he doesn't see us. Keep your eyelids pointed away from the person next to you because they're going to explode. What is this? What are you doing? Just a few more calculations. Got it. Thank you, algebra. Okay, did that girl say she knows algebra? See, that was kinda cool. But then it forced me to play as the ninja, which I didn't really want to do, but whatever. 65 damage on that. Interesting. Defend here. Seems like I'm probably gonna trouble with this. A little bit. Mess that up. Of course, if you have the wrong costume setup, I can imagine it would be really, really difficult to win. So like I could do the Kitsune Shroud right now on myself, and I guess I should. Heal people up. 90-meter avalanche on somebody. So that dodges that completely. Now I just need to attack here, and that should take out at least one of them. And attack here. And take them both out. Oh no. Well, it didn't matter really, but... So, this entire recording up to this point has just been this long chain of boring fights. Thank you for saving us. I feel less vomity already. Alright, let's get an eye out for that door Dorian told us. Over there. Zonta Voda Labuto, whatever. That's where we need to go. Come on, let's get down for it. What are your recommendations for descent? We did it. I'm glad we figured out a clever way to get down from the Ferris wheel that was both plausible and practical. Okay, fine. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief just this once. So the game makers didn't even bother to make a way for you to get down. Let's see if we can just run around this guy. I still haven't found the creepy cheese. Yeah, we had. We just did it. Alright. I lost my street cards already, but it's okay. I stopped collecting. We're looking around here. You see, I don't see why I can't go up this one. But for some reason I can't. Alright, what are the new things? This one, and this one. That leaves us 5 more things. 2 playability. Applies an attackable stun to a single enemy for 2 turns. Terrifying ability, greater chance to cause a single enemy to flee. And toxic slime. So we'll move all that around. So yodeling Black Widow. And what else do we have? Let's see how far we are on the quests. We still have the hide and seek, and we have all's fair that ends fair. Let's get through the secret door, which is the main storyline, and that's about it. And then we've also got these costumes to work on. I feel like I'm going to end up playing some extra here. 2 more fights, maybe 1 more fight. I'll have all the sweet treats. Very weird. Very, very weird. And then over here is nothing right now. But I can see a sweet treat card is right there. So again, getting through that secret section is important. Maybe it's important to do this fight too. I guess it is, because every fight doesn't replenish. It's also kind of weird that we haven't found a way to get back to the mall. We need to do that also. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.